Good morning, students. Yesterday we had discussed this summary and read page 88 and 89 with the explanation, word meanings and phrases of the chapter The Adventures of the Blue Carbuncle, and today we are going to discuss next two pages. So get ready with your book, Roots and Wings, and open it at page 90. I again remind you to read the chapter again and again for better understanding. By the end of the video, you will be able to narrate summary of the chapter, tell meanings of difficult words and phrases as used in the chapter, and you will also be able to answer the related questions and back exercises of the chapter. Now let us find out what happens next. The blue diamond was the blue carbuncle, a precious stone that was stolen from the room of Hotel Cosmopolitan. It belonged to the Countess Mocker. Underline the phrase
from the room of Hotel Cosmopolitan
and write Hotel Cosmopolitan ke kamre se. The blue carbuncle was stolen on 22nd December. John Honor, a plumber, was accused of stealing it. Underline the word accused and write charged of an offence. James Ryder, an employee at the hotel, had called up the police and said that he had shown Honor the room of the Countess of Mocker for some repair work. Now underline the word employee and write job holder. Underline the phrase for some repair work, कुछ मरम्मत के काम के लिए. As he had some work in hand, he left the room, and when he returned, Honor had disappeared and the diamond had been stolen. Hence, John Honor was arrested. Underline the word disappeared and write flee. Now in these paragraphs, the author says that it was a blue carbuncle that was stolen on December 22 from the room of Hotel Cosmopolitan, and it belonged to Countess Mocker. John Honor, a plumber, was accused of stealing it. Now, what was the blue carbuncle and from where was it stolen? The blue carbuncle was a precious stone stolen from the room of Hotel Cosmopolitan. It belonged to the Countess Mocker. Whom did the blue carbuncle belong to? The blue carbuncle belonged to Countess Mocker. Who was accused of stealing the blue carbuncle? John Honor, a plumber, was accused of stealing the blue carbuncle. Who called up the police? James Ryder, an employee at the hotel, called up the police. Now let us read further. Sherlock Holmes placed an advertisement in the evening papers so that Henry Baker could come and collect his things from Baker Street. The word advertisement means a public notice. Henry Baker turned up and took his things. He was completely unaware of the blue carbuncle. Underline the word unaware and write clueless. In fact, he was more worried about the goose, so Holmes gave him a fresh one. Henry Baker then told Sherlock Holmes that he had bought the goose at the Alpha Inn. Holmes and Watson set out to find about the blue carbuncle. They went to the local inn where Henry Baker had bought the goose. Underline the phrase to the local inn, स्थानीय सराय को. They found out that the goose had been bought from a salesman called Breckenridge in Covent Garden. Underline the word salesman and write salesperson. So Holmes and Watson went to Covent Garden Market to get some information from Breckenridge.
Underline the phrase to get some information
and write कुछ जानकारी लेने को. Breckenridge told them he had bought the goose from Mrs. Oakshott,
a poultry and egg purveyor in Britain.
Underline the word purveyor and write seller. After Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson had walked some distance away from Covent Garden Market, they heard angry voices from the stall they had left. Turning round, they saw Breckenridge arguing with a man.
The word arguing means calling.
Suddenly the man turned, ran off down the dark street. Now, in these paragraphs, the author says that Sherlock Holmes called Henry Baker to collect his things from Baker Street. Henry Baker was totally unaware about the diamond and was worried only about the goose. So, he was given a fresh goose. Henry told Holmes that he bought the goose at Alpha Inn. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson went there and found that the goose had been bought from Breckenridge in Covent Garden. They went there and came to know that Breckenridge had bought the goose from Mrs. Oakshott, a poultry and egg seller in Britain. Holmes and Dr. Watson saw a man arguing with Breckenridge. As soon as they turned, the man ran off down the dark street. Now, whom did Holmes call at Baker's Street and why? Holmes called Henry Baker at Baker's Street to collect his things. What did Holmes and Watson find out at the local inn where Henry Baker had gone? Holmes and Watson found out that the goose had been bought from a salesman called Breckenridge in Covent Garden. From where did Breckenridge buy the goose? Breckenridge had bought the goose from Mrs. Oakshott, a poultry and egg seller in Britain. What did Holmes and Dr. Watson hear as they walked some distance away? Holmes and Dr. Watson heard some angry voices from the stall they had left. What did Holmes and Dr. Watson see when they turned? Holmes and Dr. Watson saw a man arguing with Breckenridge. Now let us read further. Holmes and Watson followed the man and soon caught up with him. The man told them that his name was James Ryder. Holmes then asked James Ryder to accompany him to Baker Street. Underline the word accompany and write to be with someone. Underline the phrase to accompany with and write उसके साथ जाने को. Holmes then told him about the goose and the blue carbuncle that came out of it. James Ryder confessed his crime and told the whole story. Underline the word confessed and write admitted. Ryder had come to know about the blue carbuncle from Catherine Cusack, the maid of the Countess of Mocker. Ryder had stolen the diamond and wanted to leave no track of being the thief, so he framed John Honor. Now underline the phrase to leave no track and write कोई सबूत नहीं छोड़ने को. Now in these paragraphs, the author says that Holmes and Dr. Watson followed him and soon caught him. The man told him that his name was James Ryder. Holmes told him about the goose and the blue carbuncle, and James confessed his crime. He told that he had stolen the diamond and later framed John Honor, the plumber, for the crime. Now, what did the man tell Holmes and Dr. Watson? The man told Holmes and Dr. Watson that his name was James Ryder and he confessed his crime. How did Ryder come to know about the blue carbuncle? Ryder came to know about the blue carbuncle from Catherine Cusack, the maid of the Countess of Mocker. Who was responsible for the disappearance of the blue carbuncle and how did it happen? Ryder had stolen the diamond and later framed John Honor, the plumber, for the crime. Now let us read further. After stealing the diamond, James Ryder went straight away to Mrs. Oakeshot's farm. Mrs. Oakeshott was his sister.
She reared geese for the market.
Underline the word reared and write to raise. Ryder had an idea. He caught one goose and thrust the diamond down its throat. Underline the word thrust and write to push with force. Meanwhile, his sister came, and as he turned to speak to her, the goose mixed among the other geese. His sister told him to choose a goose. Underline the phrase to choose a goose and write ek hans chunne ko. Now, Ryder chose the one which he thought had the diamond. When he took the goose home and cut it, he did not find the diamond. He hurried back to his sister's farm, but she had sold all the geese to Breckenridge
Of Covent Garden.
Underline the word hurried and write rushed. Underline the phrase to his sister's farm, उसकी बहन के खेत में. Now Ryder fell on his knees in front of Holmes, begging for mercy. Underline the phrase on his knees and write अपने घुटनों पर. Underline the word mercy and write pity. He told him he had never ever committed any crime. Underline the word committed and write carried out. He pleaded to be pardoned. The word pleaded means requested, pardoned means forgive. Holmes listened to him and allowed Ryder to leave. Holmes explained to Watson that he was not there to do the work of the police. He also believed that Ryder had been very frightened and shaken up. Underline the word. Underline the phrase to do the work of the police. पुलिस का काम करने को. Believed means trusted. Frightened means afraid. And shaken up means shocked. Without the testimony of James Ryder, the case against John Honor also collapsed.
And he was freed.
Now children, the word testimony means proof, collapsed means broke, and freed means released. Children, in the last line there are a few corrections. It is James Ryder, so cut John and write James. And it is John Honor, so cut James and write John. I repeat, in place of John write James and in place of James write John. Now, in these paragraphs, the author says that after stealing the blue carbuncle, James Ryder went to his sister's farm. He caught one goose and thrust the diamond down its throat. His sister, Mrs. Oakshott, came, and as he turned to speak to her, the goose mixed among the other geese. James Ryder fell on his knees in front of Holmes to beg for pity. With the testimony of James Ryder, the case against John Honor was broken and he was released. Now, where did James Ryder hide the blue carbuncle after stealing it? James Ryder caught one goose and pushed the diamond down its throat. Why did Ryder fall on his knees in front of Holmes? Ryder fell on his knees to beg for mercy in front of Holmes. How did Honor go scot-free? Without the testimony of James Ryder, the case against John Honor also collapsed and he was freed. I hope you have all understood the chapter. Now solve the related questions and back exercises. Thank you.